this video, we're going to be taking a look at our favourite campsites along the coast. So in collaboration with other vanners, and you'll see a link to their videos at the end of this one on a card, or you can take a look at the video description. We're going to go through our favourite coastal campsites. And in no particular order, we have, first of all, we have Smedmore Caravan site in Penboch near Cove. We spent a few days at Easter there last year. Just a short walk to the coast, so it's not exactly on the coast, but the views from there are pretty good.
Yes.
And from there you can see Tyneham Village.
Wow.
I remembered something, folks. I remember something. And that's a great walk to there. So you've got lots of walks along the coast there, and you've got other interesting places to visit, like Cove itself, or you've got Studland Bay. Brownsea Island is there as well. So you've got loads of things there. So that's one of our favourites.
And also the weather was really lovely, wasn't it? So that always makes it.
I think that's
really
a good
nice
point to make. It's really when you choose these campsites and you have a great time there. It's the great time you really remember rather than a campsite. Yes,
because if it's tipping down with rain, it's a bit depressing, and you don't have walks along the coast.
Yeah, you don't
really
enjoy it so much, of course.
No.
So yeah, there's that. So there's something to bear in mind when we give you our favourites.
Yes, if you don't enjoy it. But the campsite was very basic, wasn't it? What I remember of it, it didn't have any toilets or showers. It just had the bins, didn't it?
Water,
and water,
emptying.
Yeah, that's right. But and I seem to remember there was a slope.
Oh, it's
on
very
one
slopey.
side,
Yeah.
And then where we were, which was quite flat, wasn't it? And it was everyone was quite spaced apart. But yes, it was very close to
By the way,
get
the
to
camera's
the
there,
coast.
not over there.
Oh, sorry. It's my thinking mode, my brain.
All right, so moving on to our next one. Now, we've got two, actually. Around the NC 500, we have the first one kind of come across by accident. We were kind of looking for... we're trying to get into one of the club sites one, but they were full. So we went along the way a bit more. And Gruinard Bay, it was very nice. That's right on the coast
said
there.
That correctly, I don't know. Because people always check your pronunciations.
Yeah, Gruinard Bay campsite. Again, a private one. And that was very nice. Right on the coast there, you can see the mountains in the distance, like if I remember. Facilities-wise, I don't remember the facilities.
I remember the facilities.
And you parked up right on the coast, right on the edge, in front of the beach.
Yes, because we sat on a bench, didn't we? And we had our breakfast and orange juice and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And no, we did our washing there, and that was I'm not going to go there, but it was a bit of a pain, wasn't
Did
it?
we? I don't remember.
But again, the facilities were very basic. You know, it was like a bit like a house, wasn't it? You went in through a door, and then it was sort of an open shower room.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so
But they have caravans and statics there as well, so that's something to bear in mind. But the view was fantastic.
Yes.
And I think the couple running it were very nice as well. So moving on to our next one along the NC 500, a bit further round, going clockwise, Scourie. Now, it's very busy there because I don't think there's a campsite for miles around that.
No, that's right. And I think we took the last pitch, didn't we?
Yeah, well, they said that to get us to. But the view from Scourie was fantastic because you got the Scourie Bay and it's kind of all craggy and whatever. When you had the sun setting over it, it was immense. It was really good.
And we were quite high up, weren't we, in the campsite? Because it was sort of...
Yeah, we were sort of looking down, weren't we?
Yeah, and you had the bay. And you did some drone shots, were beautiful, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, with the sunset.
We're getting back to England again now. And the one we went to a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
In Dorset, Portland.
Bill.
Yeah, right in the Portland island there is Sweet Hill Farm. Now, we like that one because of the view and the fact that it's not much of a view, to be honest. You see the lighthouse, Portland Bill, and there's some of the sea, but you're quite high and it's a 10-minute walk to the coast.
We had all the fog, didn't we, at one
so
stage?
that was very... And you had loads of walks around there. You're not going to go far before you get, across to see the other side of the island. So, yeah, Sweet Hill Farm. Oh, however, facilities are
basic again.
none.
Oh, we got a bit of a theme going here, haven't we? So the first ones didn't have a lot of facilities, did they? So
I think we like the ones without the facilities a bit more.
Well, the thing is, we use our shower and toilet and everything here,
yeah.
but we're more into where we want to go, the location, aren't we? Rather than, you know, oh, it's got a brilliant facilities block.
Yeah, don't want.
And it's got nothing around it. So that's why.
Who cares if it's got a washing machine? Now, I'm not going to pronounce this very well. So in France, put your mind in France. We've got Brittany, and you've got Morbihan.
Yeah, I would say
Morbihan Bay. Okay, so it's kind of leaning on the south part of near Vannes, actually, if that's pronounced correctly. Vannes and in Brittany, the south part of Brittany. And Morbihan Bay, and the campsite we stayed there was Paysages de Penboch. Now, we mentioned this one before in our top 5 videos of such and such. This is the one where it was chucking it down with rain the first when we arrived, and we reversed into a tree.
The only time I didn't get out, wasn't it? 99.
So let's not dwell on that. But the campsite, you know what? I just remember the campsite being all hedges and stuff.
Yes.
So it's quite confined.
Pretty
I don't remember the facilities. But when you walk out of the campsite, again, it's the scenery. And it was the following day after all that rain. It was beautiful. And we had a lovely walk along the Morbihan Bay.
And they were doing the fishing, weren't they? You could walk out.
It was really good. Really nice scenery to see that huge gulf there. But yeah, so that's very nice. But to be honest, I can't really remember the campsite other than the accident.
Well, I think it had a swimming pool.
I think the tree jumped out on us, actually, trying to mug us.
Tiny little tree. Yeah. But yeah, I remember the facilities. And again, they were all right, but nothing very exciting.
I guess, though, so that's 5, okay? We've got a list here. But they're ones which we've got video of. Ooh. But we can also mention some other places which I don't think we have video of. Sennen Cove. That's in Cornwall, the very far tip of Cornwall, right near Land's End. That is a camping and caravanning club one. Again, it was just a club site, nothing really spectacular, but you can see the coast there. It's a short walk to Sennen Cove and the
was it near
coastal walk.
Theatre?
It was very near Menack Theatre, short drive away. We could have probably walked, but it would have taken hours. And then also, Damage Barton, Caravan Club's site in Devon, near Woolacombe Bay. And when you it's a short walk down to Woolacombe, and that is a spectacular beach. Very long, very wide, and it's just amazing beach. So I think that's it. So if you have some favourites, maybe you should tell us what we should be going to, because I love a coastal. You love a coastal campsite.
Yes, we're not beach people, but we do like to
a bit of a walk and see the scenery and stuff. So if you could put your favourites in the comments, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Say goodbye, Zoe.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, folks.